Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have something super exciting to unbox, the Creality Falcon 22W Pro Laser Engraver. And this is a powerful tool that can take your crafting and do-it-yourself projects to the next level. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see what comes inside the box. Alright, so first thing first, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. As we open the box, we can see that everything is neatly packed. We got foam padding on the sides to protect the contents. I like how all the smaller pieces are nicely laid out inside the styrofoam box that makes it easy to remove all at once and set it aside for when you start to put it all together. Inside you will also find some stickers, and some of the stickers say 3D printing because they also sell 3D printers. You will also find the user manual, and they also provided files on a micro SD card with the guides and the driver for the laser engraver, so make sure to check that out. Inside you will also find two pieces of basswood, one large one and one small one. There will also be a piece of paper with dots on the center, and this will be used to help you calibrate the camera, so don't lose it. But if you do, there's a file on the SD card to print one out. Next up is the exhaust hose. Then we finally have the metal frame that moves the laser module around. So underneath the frame, there is the camera module and light bar. There are also some metal slats that you will insert into some spaced out grooves, and I put mine on every other one and it filled the entire bed. Now you can also lay the metal slabs flat on their side to give you a stable bed for smaller items. Now underneath that you will find the transparent film that you put on the side. The transparent film that goes on the left side has the exhaust connection, but you can remove the fan and flip it, and this allows you to put the exhaust connection on the right side instead. There is also a tray that slides into the laser cutter to catch all of the debris, dust, and excess material generated during the engraving or cutting process, which is really nice. Underneath this is the transparent protective light filtering panel that will allow you to safely observe your work. Putting all of this together does take a little bit of time, like about 10 to 20 minutes. Creality included all the necessary screws and tools for the assembly process. Now, if you have an electric screwdriver, this will make the process go by way quicker because there's a lot of little screws that you will need to put on the side panels. I also recommend reading over the instruction manual a couple of times, and I also highly suggest that you take a look at their assembly build video, which helps out a lot more than the manual does. So the only part that took me a while was sliding in the transparent film because it kept popping out. So this part might be a little frustrating. The rest was pretty straightforward. So this is the 22W laser module. It features a red filter for added protection for your eyes, and it includes a small fan to help it stay cool during operation. The rail system here is what allows it to slide into the main frame, where it's secured with two screws that can be hand tightened. So a con on this is that it doesn't have an auto-focusing laser. Instead, you have to manually adjust the height of the laser module using a focusing block. To adjust the laser's height, you will need to undo the screws and manually raise it or lower it, and then retighten the screws. This comes with a plate that has 3 different heights to help you tune the laser to cut or engrave depending on the thickness of the wood. The first step is for cutting basswood thicker than 6mm. The second is for cutting basswood between 4 to 6mm. And the third step is ideal for engraving or cutting basswood in the range of 1 to 3mm. Now this laser module is capable of cutting up to 10mm basswood in a single pass. So to help you fine-tune the settings, an informational sheet is provided with recommended power and speed configurations based on the type of wood that you may be working with. That information is found inside the micro SD card, and there's also a material test option in the Lightburn software that lets you determine the ideal power and speed. This laser cutter comes with an air pump that connects to the left side, providing stronger airflow for cleaner cuts. On the right side you'll find most of the connections, the main power port, a micro SD card slot, and a USB-C port for connecting to your laptop. I have mainly been using the USB-C cable to connect to my laptop, but you can also load the files onto the micro SD card and insert it into the laser cutter for cutting. Note that there's no Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity available on this. So on the top here there's another USB-C port that is used to connect to the camera. It would have been more convenient if everything could be done with just one cable, but this setup is still fine. You'll just need to make sure that you have 2 USB ports available on your laptop, or you will need to have a USB hub. On the front panel, you'll find the home and movement controls for adjusting the laser head, along with the framing feature that outlines the engraving area. There's also the start and stop button. While these controls can be managed through the software, having them on the machine is especially useful for offline cutting and engraving. So this device is equipped with built-in sensors for automatic safety stops, but it also has a manual emergency stop button on the top here. So taking a look at the build quality, the Falcon 22W Pro is constructed with a sturdy metal frame which provides excellent stability during operation. But depending on how far spaced out you have your metal slabs and how flat your wood is, you may encounter some slight wiggles in your cuts. Now this is more noticeable with very thin and lightweight pieces of wood. With thicker and heavier pieces of wood it's not a problem, such as cutting boards. So the bed size on this is 15.75 inches by 16.34 inches. So this is a really good area for medium-sized projects. So cutting boards under 17 inches fit perfectly in here. So the dimensions of this are 22.4 inches by 26.2 inches. And this fits on my 55 by 29 inch desk, and I have room to put my laptop on the right side. This is a pretty nice setup for a small studio. Now I would highly recommend using this in a well ventilated area. I have been using mine just outside the studio for longer cuts, and using this inside the studio with the door open and windows open and the exhaust going outside, just so I can get good footage of this, but I will mainly be using this outside. So the exhaust hose measures about 5.5 feet when fully stretched out, so depending on where you will be placing this, you might need to get yourself a longer one. The laser module itself is quite impressive. With 22 watts of power, it can cut through a variety of materials with ease and up to 10mm of thick basswood on a single pass. This diode laser can cut and engrave wood, bamboo, rubber, opaque acrylic, plastic, and leather. Always make sure to have proper ventilation when engraving different types of quality leather. The precision and accuracy of the engravings have been great, and it has been providing precise and clean cuts. As for how loud this machine is, it's not incredibly loud. When you are close to the machine, the decibel reader measures 60 to 65 decibels, which is moderate, about the loudness of people having a conversation, so it's not too loud. So this works with both the Lightroom and Laser GRBL software. I am using the Lightburn software with the 30-day free trial. Now you can buy this for $60, and it gives you access on 3 different computers. There is a learning curve for the software and setup. If you have used AutoCAD, Illustrator, or Fusion 360, this will be somewhat familiar. There are a ton of videos on YouTube that will help you get started with the software, and I will link the ones that really helped me out in the description. So once you have this set up and running and you have calibrated everything, this works incredibly well. The precision with the camera is amazing. This machine is packed with features. There's an auto mode for both the fan and the light box. The light box is conveniently positioned at the front, providing good illumination to your material, making it easier to see through the camera. The built-in top camera is designed for precise alignment, and once calibrated, I was genuinely impressed by how accurate it is, even with this fisheye lens. The camera also lets you monitor your work's progress remotely, so you don't have to keep walking over to the machine. This is great if you have a very long cable running to it. The laser module includes airflow monitoring, allowing you to adjust the airflow based on the material engraving. There's also flame monitoring that detects any flames, triggers an alarm, and stops the machine automatically. There's also a lens monitoring feature that alerts you when the lens is dirty. The machine also has dual sensors that ensure a secure seal, so when the lid is open, the process halts immediately. Overall, the Falcon 22W Pro is an impressive laser cutter and engraver that offers a wide range of safety features and user-friendly convenience, allowing for precise and clean engravings. However, it's worth noting that you do need to manually focus the laser, which could be a downside for some of you. The working area is spacious enough for most projects, and the machine size is quite large, fitting on a 29 by 30 inch desk. There's so much versatility with this device, and I have been using this for the past month, and I'm still learning as I go, so I'll be sure to keep you updated on my progress. This tool is excellent for those looking to take their business to the next level, especially if you're producing batches of engravings. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. Alright, so that does it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more tech content, and I will talk to you on the next one.